Hello, I'm Bood and welcome to episode 3 of Peaky Booders with Birmingham City, the Blues. And as always, thanks for joining me. It's massively appreciated. You know what to do by now. If you want to help me out, you just hit that thumbs up, drop a comment, say whatever you want. I don't care. Subscribe if you're new and hit that bell and you will never miss anything I do. Like another season, we are still in the championship, of course, after missing out on the playoffs. But it was time to ride or die. Blues for life. Do you know what I mean? We're going to go for it. We've got to go for it, or I'd see it as a failure, and I was going to go for it. Now, this is the fixture list, and I'm going to show you who came in and out, but at the end of the transfer window in September. For now, I just want to give you a quick look at the pre-season, which are left to my assistant. Now, I wanted to make some changes. Of course, his player's going to leave anyway on a free. Got some decent young players, got some decent money in for some of them as well. I know I've spent some money. I've used some frees, but it's going to be a mad season at different various points of the season. Now, the transfer window is shut. I've still got 35 million in the bank and 26 to spend, and I've spent money, but we had a big chunk of change put into our bank account by Mr. Wagner. We're also feeling FFP. It never makes any difference on this game. You always sort that out. We sort that out anyway. In the future, partway through this season, that's not something I'm worried about, but I mean, money-wise, you can see the wages. I'm nearly pushing on that, but I could wiggle it. But I was happy, and I felt like I could improve this team enough for the playoffs at the very minimum. So let's look at the ins. I needed a backup goalkeeper. Ruddy retired, so I just got this guy. He was free. Now, we have some goalkeeper dramas around Christmas, where at one point I panic and I worry, and then things just turn out great. Share that with you then. Morgan Gibbs-White from Forest. Great player, especially for the championship. It has cost me 18 million. Not outright. Spread out over a million different things. I put in a bid very low. They came back with this broken up offer. And I got it down a little bit more. They wanted 20 odd million originally. So I'm really happy with this one. We signed a centre half who I think's really decent. Especially because he only cost me 1.7 million. Flat fee. Another free bit and someone to help out in midfield, because I think the midfield is where we were worrying last year when we had the trouble. I've got Faustino and Jorin. Middlesbrough, ex-Chelsea, 23 years old. Cost me nothing. I wanted another defender, and he's one of the best I could get. I love his tackling, I love his heading, I love his all-round ability. Decent age, Scottish, international. 9 million. Bit of a big buy here. Mr. Castrovilli. 28-year-old Italian, been at Everton, of course, Fiorentina. But for us in the championship, a great player. Cost me around 12 million. So, you know, and not all these fees I don't pay out. The only one I paid out in full was the 1.7 million. The rest, it's all spread out. So if he does well, we'll pay him. If he doesn't, we don't pay him. Of course, the season has started. It's September. I'll have a look at the table quickly in a second. But the bookies got us in 5th, which is fair enough. We definitely improved on last year. We've got some good players as it is. And we've got that experience now, so I felt confident. And we started very well, undefeated in our first 6 games, 1-5, drawn 1. Can we keep it up though? That's the big thing. My staff did get a bit of a pounding over the summer, get people getting poached. It's a bit of work to do on it, but it's still good enough for me at this level. I'm not too worried about that. I just want to play football matches, and there's been a big gap between episode 2 and episode 3 for me when I do a series like this. I'd normally got it out quicker. I did do a couple of experiments over the weekend, you might have seen them. But I've had a lot of things. We've got some stuff going on at home with a family member. But it just gave me a bit of time to just maybe take my time this season, not go 100 mile an hour Bood style like I normally do. I'm hoping it's going to pay off. Now then, the best squad. I mean, I can't pick it really myself. I've got a lot of good players. Some players, and it's a good headache to have when you can rotate. But I've got 2 great strikers, and my best striker's not even on there. Esposito's not. I wouldn't even say he's great. Pretty sure sell him in January. But I've got good wingers with strength in the middle, good attacking players, good full-backs. Although I'll lose a big full-back at January. You'll see why later. And the keeper's a twat. So we'll find out, eh? And jump to the 3rd of January, and we are still top. They've been brilliant. Salcedo, dude, if you squeeze your eyes really small, it looks like Jude Bellingham. He's still leading the goal scoring charts. Gibbs-White is Definitely living up to his price tag. Good player, and a few injuries here and there, but he's a good player. And I'm really happy. I mean, my minimum was definite playoffs. Hopefully sneak into an automatic, like second. But we've been fantastic. Let's look at the fixtures, and you can see we were straight out in the cups. Now, we've had some great cup runs. Very good cup runs. I wasn't that bothered with it. And you might be able to tell. I mean, I've mixed it around a bit. But I give some guys a game, because if we go out early, we go out early. Don't want to waste my time on my energy, on my players' fitness, on cup runs. I can bother about a cup run when I'm a proper Prem team. It'd be nice, don't get me wrong, but it's taken away from our ultimate goal. And our ultimate goal is the Premier League, and less games would be better for us. But if I scroll down a bit after that cup exit, you can see we've been great. Middlesbrough, though, beating me 3-2. Apart from that, we have had some fantastic results, like really, really, really good results. Could have done with that last year, beating Blackburn 2-0 at Ewood Park. Got a bit sketchy recently, and that's the difference this year. I started to notice maybe a similar pattern with fitness, maybe starting to pick up injuries through the season. And last year I didn't buy anyone, didn't do anything. I just thought I'd push on through, and it didn't really work out for me. This January, I was making mega changes, and Wolves came in for Ethan Laird, 15 million quid, or 15.25. He'd not been playing as much. Got a good competition at right back. So he was moaning, and I thought, you know what? I'll take that. Let's just make some money now, because we're doing well in the league. Start to get some foundation here of money, good pot of money, if we do go up. And I brought in Brandon Williams. He was just available. 400 grand is going to cost me for the rest of the season for Burnley, and he can play at left back as well. Ex-Man U, can't grumble. Got 2 million for Josh Knight, and his contract ran out. And then at the end of last season, I thought, do you know what? Last minute, I gave him a new deal. But he wasn't playing, he was moaning, couldn't turn that down. And we've loaned Issa Diop from Fulham, also former West Ham player, 29. He's costing me now. I wanted a bit of help up top, and this kid was available for loan. One game he's played at the minute, scored 2 goals. I have never heard of him. Maybe he's one that we will hear of eventually. But yeah, bit of help up front, quite a good player. I didn't see this kid. He wasn't on any of my searches. With any of our knowledge, he did not pop up. But then I got a scout report. Point, look at this kid, and I read the information, and it said loan, very interested. So we put a loan in to Barcelona, and we got him. Now he gets a knock or two, and he misses a good chunk, really, because he is quite a special little player for a club like us. This guy spat his dummy out. He was kicking off. What a goal, what a goal. He was doing that in the summer, but I kept him because he'd done all right for me, and then he was shit. And it gets to Christmas, and he's doing it again. I've had enough. So I thought he's going to go on a free anyway. He'd said he was opting out. And then Alpha, whatever they're called, Ali, where's your daddy, came in for him a bit of money. Is it $500,000 or something? See you later. So Victor Johansson, who I quite liked. He's been a decent keeper for me. Decent. He's got some international experience, right? Well, his contract was coming to an end. And he started moaning at me. And I thought, right, we'll get to the end of the season. When we got to Christmas, he got injured, and the 2 other keepers got injured, right? I had to play a game with a 17-year-old in goal, right? And we got battered. I can't remember which game it was. And I thought, crap, right? I'm going to lose him on a free. Then Al Wahadi came in for him. So I said, yeah, you do it. End of the season anyway. But I panicked. I'm thinking, shit, what am I going to do? So I went on the transfer list. I found this guy. Now it's cost me 13.5 million quid, but Ethan Laird has paid for that. We needed a goalkeeper, and there was a moment I'm thinking, what we're going to do. All the 3 older goalkeepers are injured. One of me, number 1, don't like us anymore, wants to leave anyway. And we've managed to sign this guy, who I am sure, if Greeno is watching, his underpants will be soaking wet with a white sticky substance, because he's 6'6". 6'6". I'd have to do that. Robert. You know what I mean? Wasn't with this one. I'm still top of the league. Still got the leading goal scorer, got the 2 best players. Mr. Eduke, he had some offers in, turned them all down. Did he spit his dummy out? No. I like him even more. But yeah, we have been balling out this season. It really has come together. That belief, the quality. It's going to be very exciting for this club. We are Premier League bound. We should be anyway. So You've seen Mr. Mara, Mr. Duke, man. I think he's a great player. I'll be interested to see what he could do in the Prem. Morgan Gibbs-White, Premier League experience. Obviously, he's on loan. Whatever. Donovan is a youngster, I think, from our academy. So he's just been floating about here or there. Eddie, I think he's a cracking Championship striker. He's scored goals both seasons he's been here. Could he do it in the Premier League? Maybe if we'd go into a backup and we'd bring someone in, hopefully. I don't know. Dembele, I think it's been really good for me. Premier League, I don't know. He's unhappy. Wants more games. He could get moved on. Lee Buchanan has been awesome. He's going to get a shot if I can. Maldini will definitely stay in the squad. He's just consistent for me. Castroville is good. Gets a few injuries. But I like him. Again, could stay as a squad player. Same as Josh Brownhill. He does a job for me. This is the right back. Get off, Josh. Piss off. Everyone's seen you. Christ, man. Matteo Mori is the one who's pushed Ethan Laird out, really, I'd say. Because he started playing more games, so Ethan Laird was moaning. We've got Chiquino. What's that place? The Mexican place near the cinema. Chiquitos, what's it called? We all have them. It's a chain all over the UK. Shit, by the way. Right, yeah, him. He's decent. We've got good players. Probably move him on. Got him on a free, so it'd be profit. Some of these guys probably move them on, but that's what I want. I want to at least have an 11 that I like, with maybe a couple, and then fill it out with some obviously Premier League quality players, hopefully. If I can, maybe. A lot of this might go, but it'll be okay. I wish I could sign him. I know he hasn't played yet, but he's good. FFP sorted. Money's good. Imagine what we could do in the Premier League. Can't wait. So these are the results of the new year. FA Cup played Newport, and then Everton. Is Everton the game? Yeah, is Everton the game? We had to play a young goalkeeper because Sanchez hasn't come yet. I think it is, you know. Well, he's 19, not 17. He looks King 12, and he's absolute toss. That's all I had. So yeah, thank God for Robert. Yes, you, Robert, you lanky bastard. To be fair to the kid, he let 3 in the next game, but we still won. That's all that matters. Right then, here we are on the 6th of April. As you can see, the money's dwindling a bit. We'll be all right if we get in the Premier League, which we should do, because we're still top of the league by 11 points. I mean, we had that slow climb to first, and then we've had a second, and then look, no one's knocked us off the top, man. It was a joy to play. Taking your time. I know I can't always take my time. I've got to get content out. But you can do a bit better when you take your time. I wish I could. You could chill out and do your one video a month, but that would be pretty shit, wouldn't it? So a proper look at the league, and yeah, Coventry. I mean, that number 2nd spot has been switching for fun. Sunderland, the Southamptons, and so on. I think there's a few other teams at one point. Was it Ipswich at one point as well? All trying to catch us up. We have stayed consistent. We have lost 4 games. There are defeats. Joe Page will love one of them. We've drawn a lot of games. That's been annoying at times. Look at some of them draws. 3-3s, 4-4s. Definite lots of wins we should have had in those games. We should be flying. Even though we could have been doing a lot better. So again, just a quick look at the squad, and there's something exciting happening right now, but I can't show you because it's not confirmed. But it's exciting. Something I didn't think I'd be able to do this season. Anyway, this is the squad arranged by average rating. As you can see, he's done really well for me. And he missed a few games with an injury. I would love him. See if we can get him back on loan for the Premier League. That would be very exciting. But you look at Maldini. Like I said when I signed him on a free, didn't I? He's not got attributes that make you go, wow. He's just all around okay. But he works for me, especially in the Championship. That's the thing, isn't it? We are in the Championship. Mr. Duke. Top player. My goal scorers. Again, look, he's done all right. I think he's played quite a lot more for me. I feel like he has. Although he should be leaving. Geldhart. Where's Geldhart? Geldfart. There he is. You see, substitute appearances. I've needed him. But yeah, look at Gibbs-White. So yeah, the front lot have done really well. Probably the main reason. And then obviously, I think I've built stronger midfield. We've got good defence. My new goalkeeper, he is absolutely massive. You can just tell. You know when all the players are coming out and all like that, and you've got Robert up here. and then the rest of them like that. That's what it's like. So here we are now. It's the 18th of April. There's 3 games left in the league, and we have been promoted. We've been promoted. We're going to the Premier League. Happy days. But we're going to go as champions, or we bloody should do, with these 3 games left to play. Now, I haven't played any more. This is it. We've got a home game against Blackpool. Pretty sure our goal difference is crazy. I'm pretty sure it is, but there's still a chance. Got Coventry away, and then home to Derby, who have already beaten us this season in the league. So, I mean, anything could happen, but I'm going to live on the Blackpool game because I love Blackpool. It's one of them places, if you're from my part of England, you go to quite a lot. People slag it off. I love it. I love Blackpool. My 21st birthday, we went there for the weekend with the boys. It was one of the best weekends of my life. Can't remember much of it. I just know it was fucking awesome. So, and I've been a million times with girlfriends and my family. I love the place. So, they're coming to Birmingham, and we hope they're going to kick their ass because they are bottom of the league. Wrap up the league as champs. I can play in the last 2 games and we can finish this episode off. We had some exciting news, didn't we? Yes, we did. So, you get the 50 Wonder Kid list, don't you? And you know, normally it seems like they won't have any money, but we've got money. I thought to myself, let's see if we can get any of them. Now, they're not actual Wonder Kids on the description, but they're in the top 50. Actually, all 3 of these were top 30. Now, one of them's got waiting on a work permit. That might not happen, but we've got 2 guaranteed. I will never be able to say his name in my life, but we've got Hilmar. We've also got this geezer who will need to be turned into a proper left back. But again, he's top 30 apparently, top 30 young best player in the world. And I don't know why the guys with the worst names ever are the ones that I could afford and agreed, because I think there was 5 I went for, and 2 have just flat said no. We're not doing it. Again, he's a left back, so I've not gone for him because of certain positions. I went for him because they'd come and they were on that list. Either they'll work out for me, or if I play the series long enough, maybe sell them on. So we're going into this big game where we could collect our trophy at home at St Andrews without our number 1 striker, who is currently injured at this moment in time. Rest of the season job, that innit? Backup left back, injured. Everyone else, alright, some of the morale might be shit. I don't care. But everyone else is raring to go. Are you raring to go? Shall we just get into it? Oh, wait. I need to do that, don't I? I mean, you've been paid no attention to it. Got some potential talent here. Look at Andrea. Need to give them contracts, don't I? Welcome to St Andrews. I've been able to put out a quality team there. Excuse me, I cut it there because let's tickle his chest. Hay fever's kicking in. Get itchy chest, itchy throat, itchy eyes, itchy nose. June is my worst month. Hate June. So here we go. We've promoted. I've got a very good team in that pitch. I'm so happy I managed to loan in Mara. I made that decision. Because Gelhart, his heart's not in it. Turning into a bit part player. We don't like it. And obviously having the other guy injured, it's good to have a Mara in the team. Very excited for the summer. Got good owners who have invested. Will they invest more? We'll get Premier League money as well. It's going to be cool. Got a good core here. This squad would not. I don't know. Would it survive? I don't know. I don't think so. But like I always say, you don't know until you get to the summer who's going to be available. Do you know what I mean? Right, come on. Let's get the ball rolling. The house is packed. And there you go. Barra himself. Yeah, as the season was going on, I just felt confident of the way we were playing. And I kind of knew we weren't really going to fall off the top, really. We've had a few blips, but they're good. And I knew it was going to be one of them episodes where there's no real drama, nothing really at stake. We've just got to do our job, and they've done it. And I've really enjoyed it. I've done it in bits, of course, because like I said, there are things going on in real life, and I share everything with you guys. I'm dead honest with you, because there might be times where I might have to disappear, and I'll explain in the second half. So for now, we're winning and we're dominating. So I'd like to score more goals. So yeah, it's like a pre-warning, because we don't know what's going to happen really, and how things are going to pan out with time. But I might go missing. I might not make a video for a week, because unfortunately, and this is horrible, my mother-in-law, Katie's mum, in the middle of last week found out she has stage 2 cancer of the womb, the ovary and it's got into a lymph node, so it's really worrying. Got to go to Christie's Hospital on Wednesday. She's having a blood test. I think they do a blood test to find out which chemotherapy they're going to give her. I mean, she's devastated. She's 71. We're very worried. My wife's in bits. She's going to lose all her hair. It's going to be hard work. She's a major carer for our children. So that's why I'm thinking, you know, we don't know what it's going to entail, how poorly she's going to be. You know, hopefully they can do that. They're hoping that the chemo will shrink it out of the lymph node, and then we can just give her a hysterectomy, and it's 1-1. Kyle, so rude. And then they can give her an hysterectomy. All good. I mean, she had breast cancer 15 years ago. She got through that. But she had a stroke last year. I mean, poor girl. It's my wife, though, because everyone else is gone, and she's an only child. So, you know, she's really worried. Worried for the boys, because only little. I mean, I can't remember being 3, and I can remember about 3 things about being 7. Will they remember the grant? I mean, all these things are going through her head. Now, I'm the positive one. I'm always the positive one. My wife can get a bit down about things. We like that yin and yang with that, and it works. So it's just got to try and keep her positive, try and keep Linda positive, which I've tried to, because my mate Lee Collinson at work I think he's a year younger than me. 2 years ago, he got cancer in his lymph nodes. He was having a shave, and he found like a pea in his neck, cancer, and it had gone right through his lymph nodes, right through his body, and was nearly at his liver. And if it got to his liver, he could have been screwed. And they got rid of that after 4 rounds of chemo. He lost all his hair, and he was poorly for a bit, but he's fighting fit now. He's back to normal. So that's given us some hope, because once you wear lymph nodes, you start really panicking. It's going to travel around the body. But yeah, it's shit in it, cancer. I mean, my granddad died. Both my granddads died of cancer. One before I was born, one when I was 19. But he lived miles away, so we only went now and again. I didn't really, and I was still quite young. I didn't really know it. But I know things have changed. We've all probably been affected by it. You probably have as well. Just got to be there for the wife. I mean, my littlest son don't really know about it. My oldest son, we've told him, we're not going to hide it from him. He got a bit upset the other day. So it's just shit in it. You just got to stay positive. Like I'm like, we'll be fine. She's going to have the chemo. It's going to get gone. Hysterectomy. We're done. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I thought it was going to be a beautiful goal. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. I've done this nearly 8 years now, and anything that's going on in my life, I'll tell you about it. I'm honest. I'm just a normal guy. You know what I mean? A bus driver. So I tell you everything that I'm doing, good or bad. So yeah, it's just in case, you know, if shit is the fan, or you know, she's really poorly after chemo, and I don't, you know, I've got, in my spare time, I'm gonna have to have the kids a bit more because Katie's at the hospital or whatever. You'll know that. And if where's Bood? Bood had a video out for a week or 2. Over the next few months, you'll know why, because you know, other stuff to sort out. But it's always a good escapism, and I will still always try and make videos whenever I can. You know what I mean? So yeah, fingers crossed for Linda. The old girl gets on me tits, but I still love her. You know, it's your mother-in-law. She pecks me head. I know she loves me too. It took me about 10 years to earn her respect. And even now, sometimes I think she looks at me like I'm daft. But she gets me now. She never used to get me. I'm quite sarky and stupid. She used to think I was being serious. Now we have a good laugh. So anyway, let's end that note of sadness with a goal, please. Let's take this match. Here he is, the youngster. Boom. Well, there you go. I've made some changes. I was going to keep Gibbs White on. Go on, I'll do that. That's 4 changes then. But yeah, I made some changes. Let's not throw it away. I just want to win the league. Let's pick up this trophy, and I can wrap this episode up. Oh yeah, one of my favourite teams. Great series with these. They're back in Serie A. They won the playoffs, didn't they? And legendary subscriber in a comment in one of my recent videos reminded me of a team that I had on a list. I've had a list of teams. When I used to do series like rebuilds, but I'd try and do teams that were great ones, like in the olden days. And I'd forgot about it. And he mentioned him, and I was like, yeah, man, I'm doing that, and I'm doing it next. Let's have some joy. Here we are, collecting the championship trophy. 2 games left to play. I'm going to rotate. I don't care. I want to give some guys a game, give some guys a goodbye. We've done it in front of our home fans. My friend Mitchell will be very happy. We're going to the Premier League. Could be in a good spot here. Financially, a good spot. There's a good core of players. Just need the right additions. And it's all about staying there, innit? I think I'm usually quite good at it, but I don't know. A bit worried about it. I don't know why. There you go. We've won the league. So I've got 2 games to play now. I'm going to play them now and we'll jump back in. See you in a minute. So I just finished my last game and I did say I was going to rotate, which I did against Coventry. Even though, this second, there's no danger there. Got a guard of honour off Coventry. And then my B team got his ass handed to it on a plate. That shower shite. We're not going to be playing in the next game. Especially because it's Joe Page's Derby County and I can't get beat off him again. And I didn't want to lose again. And just kick his ass because he keeps calling Birmingham a tin pot club in the comments. So not only did we beat him, wow, we annihilated him. We slaughtered the Rams. So I'm really busy. I'm not going to jump forward to the playoffs. We'll find out who comes up with us from those playoffs in episode 4. And this is the money for now, so we're in the red, but we're going to get some, I reckon we'll get investment. There'll be some players leaving. There'll be some players moving on. There will be money to spend and I am so excited. I'm looking at this as more of that transition episode. Last year was a battle. We missed out. This year, I think I've done things right. And it was, not easy, but it was consistent. We've won the league. Now things are about to get real. I didn't show you in the last one, but I like to update people now and again just to keep that, are you simulating nonsense away from my channel anyway? No, I've played every single game apart from the friendlies. So yeah, I'm going to go through this squad, decide who I like. Like I said, I want to keep an 11 with a couple of extras that I do like if they want to stay. Again, things can change. You can get a bid in and you just think, do you know what? I've seen a player in your position. That is a great amount of money. I'm going to do that deal. So, I don't want to talk about exactly who I'm keeping or whatever because I don't know. You don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be the craziest transfer of summer for the club since I've been here. I've just got that feeling because it's the Premier League. I'm hoping things open up for us, Very excited. Well, there you go. That is the end of episode 3. As always, thanks for joining me. Make sure you do the good stuff. Hit the thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and hit that bell and you'll never miss anything I do. And if you did miss my 2 little videos from the weekend, one is a race to the Champions League with 4 non-league teams get a ton of money and they race to see who can win the Champions League first. That's quite cool. I've done it before, but it's always fun. And the other one, I put Rangers and Celtic in the Premier League and I really enjoyed that. I'm going to do another one this week. It'll be out this week with 4 teams from around the world in the Premier League. One's Boca. In that video, I asked people to give me some suggestions. You give me some really good ones. I've definitely decided on 2 more. It's up in the air now who the 4th team's going to be. But yeah, go and check them out if you haven't already. And please, please, please send some good vibes through the camera to my mother-in-law, Linda, because like I said, I'm staying positive about it. She's going to pull through it. If you've ever been affected by cancer, maybe your experience is good or bad, I don't know. I'm always here to listen. Maybe the good ones I could pass on to the wife and cheer her up and give her some hope. But yeah, I hope you're happy though. I hope you're safe. And thank you as always for your view. I'm Bood. Bye-bye.